Hello students, now let us start our exercise 3.4 of class 10 NCERT, which is actually elimination method to solve a pair of linear equation. Okay, now I will directly explain this method during the questions itself, in which two equations are given with two variables. Now what we need to do is we need to eliminate x or y, whichever is convenient for you. We will have to eliminate x or y. Okay, now let us try to eliminate y here. You can see that here in the second equation we have 3y, and in the first equation we have 1y. Okay, so if we need to eliminate y from here, we need 3y here, so that we can add these two equations, and plus 3y and minus 3y will be cancelled out, and we will be left out with only x as a variable. Yes, so what we will do, we will multiply the first equation with 3. Okay, we will multiply the first equation, everything will be multiplied, every element will be multiplied with 3. Now we will get this equation after multiplication, right? See, the concept behind this is this first equation and this is the third equation. These two equations are exactly same. Actually, it is coinciding. Remember, coincident. So when we will put the graph, when we will plot the graph, it will coincide. Both the lines will coincide. That means these are actually the same line only. So these two graphs are same, and we will be taking second equation and third equation to solve. Okay, so that y gets cancelled here. Any of the variable gets cancelled here. Now to cancel y, we need to add these two equations, right? So we have studied about the column method and row method of addition of polynomials, remember, in class 8. So for this case we will be adding. We can subtract also, but I am here adding because it is plus 3 and minus 3y. So x will be equal to 19 by 5. Okay, so now we will do the substitution part here. We will substitute the value of x in the any of the above equations. I am taking the first equation and I'll find the value of y like this. Okay, now the answer will be 6 by 5. I hope you have got the concept behind this. Let me do one more for you. Now see, this time we don't have any now see, this question, the coefficient of x and y is not 1 like this one. Okay, so what we'll do, if we need to eliminate x, then what we will do, we will have to multiply the first equation with the coefficient of x here, that is 2, and the second equation with the coefficient of x here, that is 3. Okay, this is how we do the elimination method actually. But when this will be done, of course this will become a very complex number. Not a very complex, but of course an easier method is available, so I'll be showing you that. It is not a method actually, it is the common trick that 4 is divisible by 2. So we can directly multiply this equation with 2 to make it 4. Yes, and this plus 4y and minus 4y will be cancelled out, and therefore we will get an equation with one variable, that is x. Okay, so this is what we got from multiplying by multiplying 2 with equation 2. Now we will add the equations so that y will be cancelled, and we will get x equal to 2. Now put this x equal to 2 in the any of the above equation. I am taking the second equation. See, method is same, but you need to choose the easiest one. Okay, the calculation should be easy. That you should always keep in your mind. Okay, I'll do the fourth part. I'm skipping the third part because it is same as the second part actually. This 3x of the third part, see, this 3x will be this first equation will be multiplied by 3, so that 3x and 9x will be there, and we will subtract these two equations. Okay, by subtracting, what we will get, we will be eliminating x here. Okay, that will be the easy part. There is no difference in the method, just the approach is different. Okay, so to make our calculations easy, see, now we have same x in both the equation, so we will subtract these equations. Okay, and we know while subtracting we need to change the signs, so y will be equal to minus 3. Okay, I'll be putting this in equation 2 like this and find the value of x to be 2. Okay, so this is how we find the values by using elimination method. Now in the next question what we will do, we will form the equation of the word problems. First is the numerator and denominator. I have taken the numerator be x and thus the denominator will be y. Now according to question, we will add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. Okay, so our fraction reduces to 1. I hope you got my point. And the next statement says that if we only add 1 to the denominator, then it becomes 1 by 2. Okay, so this is our first equation and this is our second equation. Now we will eliminate these two equations very easily. I will be eliminating y by subtracting these two equations like this. So we get the value of x, that is 3. Therefore from equation 1 the y will be equal to 5. Okay, so x and y we have got, so the fraction is 3 by 5. Okay, now the second part is the question of ages. I have taken the age of Noori be n and that of Sonu be s. Okay, now according to question, 5 years ago Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So thrice of Sonu is equal to Noori. Okay, and in the next part, 10 years later Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Therefore twice of Sonu is equal to Noori. Simple. This is our first equation and this is our second equation. We will be eliminating n here and for that we will subtract these equations. Okay, so s will be equal to 20, that means Sonu is 20 years old, and from equation 2 Noori is 50 years old. Don't forget you have to write the statements after this, okay, and with units, that is years. Now let's move on to the third part in which 2-digit number is given. So I'm taking the unit digit be x and tens digit be y. Now it is said that the sum of these two numbers is 9. Okay, the original number will be x plus 10y, right, because y is in tens digit, and after interchanging it will be reverse, that is 10x plus y. Okay, now they are saying that this number is 9 times of this number is 2 times of the interchanged number. Okay, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order. Okay, so this into 9 will be equal to this into 2. I hope you have got the concept here how I made this equation. So this is our equation. We can simplify further by dividing it with 11. Okay, because 88 and 11 both are divisible by 11. Therefore I have simplified in a better way. So we have got our two equations. Now we will be eliminating x here. For that we need to subtract these two equations and find the value of y to be 1. Therefore from the second equation we can find that x will be equal to, so this is how we have found the value of x and y, and therefore the number is 18. Okay, you just put the value of x and y here, then you can find that the original number, we were asked about the original number only, so original number is 18. Okay, next let's go to the fourth part in which Meena went to a bank and withdraw 2000 rupees. She wanted a denomination of 50 rupees and 100 rupees note, and total note she got is 25. Now I'm taking the number of 50 rupee note be x, therefore 100 rupee will be y. Now according to question, the total number of note is 25, right? So I've got this equation, first equation. The second one is it is said that the total amount is 2000. So for that 50 will be multiplied with x and 100 will be multiplied with y, like because if we have 150 rupee note, that means we have 50 rupees. If we have 550 rupee notes, that means we have 50 into 5 rupees. If we have x 50 rupee note, then we have 50 into x rupees. Simple. So I will be simplifying this equation further and we will get our two equations like this. Okay, now we will be eliminating x here by doing what? Addition or subtraction? Of course subtraction. Okay, so y, this was 40. Okay, this is 40. So 40 minus 25 is 15, and minus will be cancelled out both the side. Therefore, y is equal to 15. Okay, and from 1 we can find the value of x, that is 10 notes. Students, please keep in mind that I am here skipping the statement parts, so you have to write the statement part that the number of 50 rupee note is 10 and the number of 100 rupee note is 15. Okay. Now moving on to next question, question number 2, fifth part. The library charges fixed charge for 3 days and per day charge is different. So I am taking the fixed charge for 3 days to be x, and therefore per day charges will be y. Now Sarita pays 27 rupees if she kept the book for 7 days. Now 3 days is fixed, so per day charges will be paid for 4 days. Now for 1 day, y rupees. That means for 4 day, 4y rupees. Yes, and x for the first 3 days. Okay. So similarly, Sonu is paying 21 rupees for 5 days. So out of 5 days, 3 days is fixed. So 2 days per day charges will be applied, and we get two similar equations. Now eliminating these two equations for x, we will be subtracting these two equations, right? So y we will get 3 rupees, and therefore x from equation 2, x we have found to be 15 rupees. Okay. So this is the solution for exercise number 3.4, and I have tried to explain the elimination method in depth. I hope you have got the process. If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next video.